is just always mysterious and surprising. You never know what's around the next corner. You never know what's around the next corner.
So hello and welcome back to Italy Adventures. Today you join me in Naples, roughly where we finished off in the previous video. I think it was just up here, but I've had a drive down here and I've got to show you this little marina area. It is superb. What I think we're going to do is we're going to head over to the port and maybe head down to Sicily today and explore a bit around this area, because it's not too much in the way over here. I think it's quite a nice drive, this section, but I do want to head down to Sicily because it does seem kind of cool. So we'll set the sat nav to take us to the port. Which way is it take? I'll go, if we go that way, can we go that way? No, it's a one way kind of thing. You know what, we'll go up there, fill up, and then come back. Let's go that way, and then that seems good. It's kind of a big area in Naples when you look at it on the map. All of that. The scenery is amazing. As you may have noticed, I've got this winter mod on with the winter sort of physics, so it does get a little bit slippery. I know it's not entirely realistic for like southern Italy, but you know what, it's Christmas, why not, let's have a bit of fun. But yeah, let's get going in the Scania. We got about half a tank, so I thought we may as well fill up. I'll end up forgetting otherwise. But yeah, just look at this little section of map here. I included it on my little trailer I did. It just looks amazing. I mean, just look at this, all the balconies. I mean, when I've like got this winter mod off, it looks even better. It's very Italian. They've captured it very well. I just wish like more of the cities were like this. With roads like this through the city. That would be awesome. But they chose not to. Right, are we actually going to get out of here? I don't think anything's coming now. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer to pull away because of the sort of slippiness. And then when you brake, like I'll show you here, like this is hard braking, full braking. It takes it ages to stop. Look at that, little like Vespa, awesome, or scooter, so cool. So yeah, I've got to watch out with this winter mod on. Probably should have the side lights on, thinking about it. Yeah, let's head up here, fill up, and head down to Sicily, which I'm sure won't... Oh, I'm speeding. Good start. Which I'm sure hasn't seen snow in many years in real life, but why not? How do we actually get out of here? Do we have to go... It's like a one-way thing, isn't it? It's 25 limits though, it doesn't feel like a 25. It feels like you're crawling when you're doing this speed. I mean, even here, look. 25. Or 40 kilometre. Right, here we go. Oh, got solar panels. Not sure what they're powering. Maybe the shop. Are we actually going to stop on time? Thought we were just going to go straight on then. It'd be cool if it's showing you filling up on that little screen there. That'd be cool. And maybe like an animation with the pump coming out into the tank. That'd be cool. Right, I think we're full. Yep. We've got 599 litres. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the trip for today. And I think that is all good, so let's get going. Right, which way are we going now? then down here. This is a weird road system. I haven't seen anything like this before. Pretty cool though. Now I do have a few questions today. So thanks to Keith Davis for submitting those in the previous video. Give us something to talk about. So I want to do sort of a Q&A on this series now. For how many more episodes I do it. I may do it up to maybe episode 5 and just leave it there. Whoa, we're not turning. Bit slippy there. Look at the palm trees with the snow on the edges. That's kind of cool. I like that. But yeah, I want to do a Q&A because you've probably already seen all this scenery by now. And I haven't, so I want to sort of do a way in which I can just drive around and go and see it, but it's more enjoyable for you guys as well. Wait, what? Where are we going now? It's getting us to do like a loop. I mean, we can't turn down there, can we? It's like a solid line here. Well, we've gone far. Right, back to the start of the video. Down here it wants us to go. Oh, we're not turning. I'm used to the summer where we've actually got traction. I'm just going to turn around here. It is cool around this bit though. The marina and everything. What's that? Hot chicken? Festival of Chicken. That's my Italian. Festival di Polo. Right, let's get going. All the shutters are closed. 8:59. Probably not up yet, are they? Right, up here. I think we're finally leaving. Oh, 40. Gosh, I've got to get used to that. Again, it doesn't feel right. But look at these mountains up here. Awesome. I mean, I like the contrast, like by the coast, and you got all these hills and everything up here. It's pretty cool. Right. Thank you, Mr. Coach Driver, for pulling over. Really helpful. Right, at least we can go up to 70 kilometers an hour now. And then, where is it? Right, we've got to turn off here, I think. And it's just down to the port. Okay. So the first question, again courtesy of Keith Davis, was how did I get started as a YouTuber? Now, I wouldn't class myself as a YouTuber, to be honest. Oh, lame merge. I wouldn't class myself as a YouTuber. Because, no, I just don't see it. I don't think the channel's like big enough to be classed as me being a YouTuber. I think maybe once you get some traction on the platform, maybe like 50,000 subscribers or something, then you may be classed as a YouTuber, but at the moment I wouldn't really say I was. But how did I get started on YouTube? I think the channel goes all the way back to September 2013. I didn't really upload as much in the first few years, 2013, 2014. But at the end of 2015 I started to put a little bit more effort into it, to where we are today with just under 650 subscribers. My sort of target for the end of the year is to hit 650. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, make sure to hit that button and get us closer to my goal for the end of the year. But yeah, so I started in September 2013, mainly because I enjoyed watching Squirrel's videos, if you know him. I just found them really enjoyable and fun to watch, and I thought, why don't I do that? So I did. I actually started, I think, recording with my phone, just recording the screen. Then I got, what was it that I got fraps, I think, which is very intensive on the computer. And then when I got my older computer with the Nvidia graphics card, I then started using Shadowplay. So yeah, to answer the question, it was basically just because I enjoyed watching Squirrels videos and I thought, I'm going to do this. And it's only sort of recently, over the last year, I've sort of found that I'm getting my own style. Like with the sort of cinematics at the start of the video. I don't think any sort of trucking YouTuber, in quotation marks, does that. So I like to think of that as my own style, which I've sort of created. And hopefully you all enjoy that. But yeah, how did I get started? Basically, because I enjoyed watching Squirrels videos. The next question is, what are my favourite games? Now, you can probably take a guess at that one, but I do like my trucking video games. So obviously Euro Truck, American Truck. But I would like to talk about Gran Turismo for a second, because that's sort of what got me started on racing and simulation games. So the first proper game and console I got was the PlayStation 2 with, look how foggy it's got. It's like smog. That's really unusual. It was Gran Turismo 4 on the PlayStation 2, and I just played that over and over and over again. I loved that game. Then after that, it sort of just got me hooked on racing games. Until I found Euro Truck. Now, I found Euro Truck actually by a YouTube suggestion. I don't know if any of you have heard of, I believe it's not Game Riot, Nerd Cubed. It was actually a YouTube suggestion to his video. So I watched that and I was like, I've got to get this. And then in the sort of recommended below that video, it was Corralis's Euro Truck videos. And then after that, I then found Squirrels videos, maybe, I can't remember now, maybe early 2013. And then, as I said, I liked what Squirrel was doing, so I thought, I'm going to do this myself. I can't break. I think we finally reached the port here, but look at this. All the sort of buildings up there, it's awesome. And here we are at the port. So my favourite games, I do like racing games, obviously. Assetto Corsair, Project Cars 2 now, and then these trucking games I like. I don't really like shooting games, I don't get the appeal of them. I just find them a little bit repetitive. I just like realistic games, to be honest. Otherwise I just don't get hooked that much. Right, here we go. And the game has to have good graphics, else, again, I just find I get a little bit bored, as I don't find it that realistic. I find graphics a very important thing for me. Right then, so here we go. Brake on, engine off, lights off. And let's just have a look at the Naples to Palermo. 11 hours, £773. Right, let's go. Look at the colour in here. That looks amazing. I do love the colour I put on this truck. Let's get started up. Turn lights on because it is night time now. Let's get off this ferry. Right, it's a pretty unusual port, this. Seems like it's in the middle of nowhere. Here we go. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull into this little marina thing here. and see what jobs are available for today. So let's just go on to the job market. So Palermo. I don't want to go for too long a journey. Catania? There's two that we could use. Could use that one as well. I'm going to do that. Let's go for that 130 miles, so not too long. Right, so where are we going? 19 miles an hour. Crawling along. I love all the trees as well without the leaves on. Looks very cool. I wonder if it says the outside temperature on the truck. Let's have a look. -7. Wow. I'm glad I'm inside this. All cozy. I bet all the engine's cold as well. Look at that. 8 degrees. And oil is 38. It's pretty cold. I think I should have let it warm up. But oh well. Look at that. Weird sign. What are all these signs about? It's kind of hard to read them. Like snow boots or something. Pretty appropriate considering the weather. What's this one? Let's just get in this lane a sec. Ice cream, is that? The zoo? Right, a light shop maybe? This is cool. Ski weekend. I mean, I love this building as well. You can't see it, but it is pretty nice when it is light outside. Oh, we need to be in this lane. Let's head down here. Let's floor it a bit. You can definitely tell we haven't got traction. I mean, look at this. Max speed and we're hardly going anywhere. Can we get it to do a little drift? Hehe. Just having a little bit of fun there. It should be just in here. Presume it's this one. Yeah, I think it is. That's the trailer there. Brake, brake. We're gonna make this turn. Can't actually tell. Yeah, just. Right, so where's our trailer? Oh, we can change it if we want. No, I prefer this one. It's a little bit high quality. 21 tons of petrol. There we go. Let's put the legs up. And we should be good to go. So it's a bit of a shame it's like 8:30 PM. I didn't plan that too well. So you won't get to see all the scenery. But let's have a look at the map. Let's see where it's taken us. Right down to the coast by the look of it. So it's some kind of quarry as well. Cool. 140 miles to do. So I'll start the next question when we get onto the Autostrada, I think. Okay, that is not how you go round a roundabout, dude. And what are you doing? Absolute nutters. Italian drivers for the win. Almost had 2 accidents then. Wait there, mate. Look at that building. Right with the lights on the inside. Whoa. What is going on today? I had no braking power then. It was either me steer around him or I'm going into the back of him. What was he braking for? I think he's trying to get an insurance claim or something. If only we had a dash cam. I'm gonna stay away from this guy. I don't trust him. Oh, he's turning off. It could be tricking us though. Good. Right, hopefully we get out of Palermo alive. Don't have any more close calls. Upgrade shop. I do like the new upgrade shops actually. Pretty big. And then I don't like the new hotels though. They look a bit run down to me. I wouldn't park my brand new Scania there. 25 limit. It was 30 a minute ago. Still not got used to that. Quiet roads. Right, here we go. It's kind of hard to judge how much to turn, so it keeps like gaining and losing traction. So you've got to be a bit careful. Alright, here we go. Let's get up to speed. It's like a service station coming up by the looks of it. We're all good for fuel though, we just filled up. Anyone come in? Right, 50 limit, let's put the cruise control on. Put it on 52, that'll be fine. So the next question is, which is your favourite? What is your favourite truck in ETS2, and why? Now, I'm not completely sure on this because I have quite a few different trucks that I like. I like the MAN. I really like the way that drives. I just find it really sort of relaxing. I like the sound. It's very smooth. The Scania I like if I'm going on maybe like a twisty mountain road. It's very sort of darty and it drives like a car actually. Right, where are we going? Are we turning off here? I think so. Down to a 60 limit. Then I also like the Volvo because it's very refined. I like the cabin. That's the new FH by the way. So yeah, I do have a few different trucks that I'd like, but if I had to choose one, I'm not too sure. I really am not too sure which one I'd pick. I do think the MAN is sort of lacking behind with maybe quality, because it's not the sort of newest truck. The three I like. I do like the Volvo, the design of it and everything. So if it was me, my favourite truck, I'm probably gonna have to say the Volvo FH. I just think it's really nice to drive. Followed by a close second with this truck. And then another close third with the MAN. So yeah, there's quite a few trucks that I like. Look at all this overpass over the lights. That looks really cool. The sea amber lights going across the landscape. So the next question after that is, what would you most like to see SCS add to ETS2, both feature and country? Now I'll start with the last bit first. What country would I like to see to ETS2? Now, when you think about it, there's kind of a few ways that you could do this. You could answer it where, like, adding on a country or going back to improve a country. If it's going back to improve a country, it's got to be the UK or Germany, because I think they were one of the earliest countries they added to the game, and you can really tell when driving around. So I'd probably say it is, if they had to go back and improve, I'd say the UK. I think that would be a really awesome thing, partly because I'm from the UK, but yeah, I would like to see an improvement on that. And then if they were adding a country, now there's a few ways that SCS could go from here. They could go down to Spain. They could maybe add Iceland, northern Scandinavia, northern Sweden, northern Finland. They could go that way, like ProMods did. Russia, I suppose they could go over to Russia. Maybe head down to sort of Greece area. But I think I would like to see them going down to Spain. I think that'd be awesome. It'd be a very different landscape, very sort of dry. A lot like the south of Italy, actually, where we're driving now, but a little bit more extreme. And maybe also like a few islands, if they could do that. Maybe like add Ibiza and places like that. So that would be the country that I'd pick. Improve the UK and add Spain. And what feature? Oh, look at that hurricane. Cool. What feature would I like them to add? Again, there's quite a few features that I'd like. The ability to drop off sort of part to your load rather than all of it at a destination, so you've got multiple drop-offs. I'd like the ability to improve the management of your fleet, like being able to see them, having to wash them, things like that, really. Having more interaction with your drivers. And then the ability to get out of your truck would be a big one for me, like the ability to go into the service stations, buy food and things like that. So the feature that I'd like to see added the most, I think, with the ability to get out of your truck, buy things from shops, like go into the warehouses and maybe help unload or guide maybe like the forklift driver what needs to come off the truck, what doesn't. That'd be awesome. And then being more able to see your drivers, see your trucks, and maybe see them all parked up in your garage. That would be really nice. So those are the sort of features that I'd like to see be added, but probably will never happen. I can say that with confidence. But I think we're getting closer now to our destination. Let's just see how long have we got. We got 27 miles, so we should be turning off soon. So that wasn't too bad. It's a bit of a shame that I did this at night. I didn't really plan that very well. It still seems very industrial around here. Again, I wish SCS were... I don't know, can't think of the word. A bit more cultured with the way they added bits into the map. Added more cultural things like narrow streets and Maybe the odd festival popping up in a town. That would be nice. Right, where are we going now? I think we're turning off down this little road. I like all the landscape though, as I've said before. Oh my god, I can't stop. This is full brakes. If anyone comes over this hill now, I am doomed. Especially with like a petrol trailer. I'm gonna make this turn. Nope. GG me. Hang on. I thought I saw brake lights coming towards me now. I was like, is that guy reversing towards me up that hill? But no. Kind of a weird optical illusion. Let's put the main beams on. Look at that, the bloom on the snow. But this is what the UK was like a few weeks ago. Absolutely covered in snow. And everything ground to a halt basically, which is kind of funny. I was off school for 2 days. Augusta. It's like a little town or something. Industrial estate. Look at this. Look how tall the chimneys are there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Brake, brake. I thought I was going to go straight through that barrier. Yeah, I love that. That looks so cool. Now it's just along this little pipe here, so it's not too difficult drop off. Let's back it in here. Perfect. Excellent. So there we go. Make sure to submit your questions for the next video. I don't know if to make that my last or carry on a little bit more. Please do tell me if you want me to carry on. But overall, if you did enjoy it, give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.